Hi everyone. So today we will be learning how to submit a form with the help of PHP inside the database. So for that I'm taking up a form. I'm taking up my two text box, assigning them a name as NA and enter phone, input type text, name ph. So here I am going to write my PHP code. First of all I have to save this as new folder, PHP classes. So form insert.php, I will be giving its name. So again, input type as submit, name save. So these names which we are assigning to a text box and the submit button, these are very important because on the basis of these names the values will be saved in a database. So how it will be going to save is that I will be telling you right now. So further I have to make a form, and if I am going to run this localhost, so in the localhost, the PHP training, here it was where I have like saved this file, save as PHP classes. So PHP classes, we can just find it over here. It's where it is. It's in PHP hyphen classes. So here it goes PHP hyphen classes form insert. So this is my form. Basically what I have to do here is I have to save this form in my database. So apart from that, what I have to do here is I have to open my localhost PHP myadmin. I will be creating a new database as PHP classes, and in the PHP classes I will be making up a table of a student that will be containing number of columns two. The one is name, and to this name we will be assigning a type as varchar. So varchar will be having a length of 255 characters. And the next part is we have taken up a phone number. So phone number contains 10 digits, right? So in 10 digits we have to like include as big int, that will be having a length of 20. So I'm going to save this. So what I have done till now is I have created a PHP classes database, and in that database I have created a table as student table, in which I have made two fields as name. I have given its type as varchar, and the phone I have given its type as bigint. So these two columns I have made in my fields. Now what I am going to do here is I will be connecting my form with my database. So MySQLi connect is a function that will be connecting this file to the database. It contains four parameters. The first one is the local host, and that is the local host, the host of the server. Then the root, that is the username of this local host, and that is a blank user. Then the password, is blank, and the database name. Database name is a PHP classes. So if the connection is been not made, it will be giving me message as connection failed. So connection failed. Now I'm going to test this. Let it be. So if I'm going to like erase C over here, it is giving me message connection failed. So if I'm writing a C over here, it means the form is being connected to my database. So moving to the next part. Now what I am doing here is like if not empty, $_get save. If the save is not empty, how it will be working, then echo testing. So just I am there and I have refreshed. Now I'm just going to submit my form. I'm writing as the enter name as John and enter phone number, let be 345 456 and 725. So when I'm going to click here, see, I have not written anything in the form, means I have not mentioned any action in the form, so the same file will be called. So when I have clicked on the submit button, it has this thing in the in the address bar along with my file name. What this is basically the query string. We have given the name to a text box as NA, and the phone number text box is with I have given its name as PH. So here in the value part I have written here is John. So this has come to the address part. See, NA has assigned a value as John and PH has assigned as a value of phone number, and the save I have given name to my submit button, so that contains the value part in this address bar. So I'm writing here condition as if not empty dollar underscore get save, means if save have the value in the address bar, then what it will be doing here is we will be fetching that name. Dollar underscore get is a PHP inbuilt function. So na is the value. Na is a name of a variable that has a value John in it, so that will be coming into the name part. And phone, what I am going to do here is dollar underscore get ph, so the ph value is this one that will be coming in the phone part. So here I am going to make a query as insert into, we have a table name as student, insert into student as name and marks of the name and phone. Name and phone is the field, is the column name, and the values we will be assigning a C to the varchar, as name is a varchar value. So what we have to do here is we have to put this variable in a single quote, in the single quotes, fine. And the integer we can put without single quotes. So if the query is here I have missed with double quotes. So if MySQL underscore query, this is basically the query that takes two arguments. First one is a connection, the connect variable that has the reference of my database, and the second is a query that is to be executed on particular database. So if the query is being executed, it will return true into this part. So if the if condition contains true, it will be printing this method as the message as record inserted, and if it is not true, then it will be printing as message as not inserted. So I'm going to refresh this. So enter name, let it be John, and the phone number. So save the form. So it's great, so it's working, record is inserted. Let's check at the backend. So this is the PHP classes, and in that I'm having a table name as student. I'm going to click here, see the value is been there. So when I'm going to just like remove this query string, and again if I'm going to write here as Rosh and enter the phone number 765 123 and 987, and if I'm going to save here as after clicking the save form, it's giving me message the record inserted. So now if I'm clicking on the student part, if I'm doing the browse, see the name is Rosh and the phone number is here, fine. So that's a part of my PHP program, how to insert a value in PHP with the help of form. So thank you.